Star Wars introduces a new Jedi faction I'm desperate to see on screen. Star Wars has just revealed a new Jedi faction in the popular Galaxy of Heroes game, and I'd love to see them in action on screen. The galaxy is a dark place, and over the decades, there have been countless different factions and groups within the Order. The old Star Wars expanded universe introduced groups like the Guardians, the Sentinels, and the Consulars. Some of these have been nodded to in canon. Charlie Barnett's Yord was described as a Jedi Guardian in the Acolyte, for example. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes has introduced a new Jedi faction, Jedi Knight Guardian. The first of these is Jedi Librarian Jocasta Nu, and the kit reveal explains. The Jedi faction is huge. We wanted a sub-faction of Jedi, where we could cage some power without making a certain Jedi Master even more powerful than he already is. The Vanguards are a collection of Jedi we felt were, or would have been, stalwart defenders of the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. The Star Wars games are loosely canon, meaning this new designation is particularly interesting. In military terms, the Vanguard are the troops at the forefront of an army, responsible for identifying and holding key positions. It's easy to see why EA has used the term to refer to those who would make stalwart defenders of the Jedi Temple. I'd love to see the Jedi Vanguard in action. We've seen so many different perspectives on Order 66, and yet, oddly, few of the Vanguard have really been shown in action. Scenes set at the Jedi Temple tend to focus on the slaughter of the younglings. Kelleran Beck was the first Vanguard whose Order 66 story was featured extensively in canon, shown rescuing Grogu. To be fair, other members were stationed far away, some had even died, and Barriss Offee's Vanguard status here feels like a bit of dark humor. I also think the Vanguard designation works rather well as a descriptor for Jedi at the forefront of identifying threats. That explains Qui-Gon Jinn's designation, given he was mindful of the living force and unusually cognizant of the galaxy's problems in the prequel era. Schooled in ancient Jedi prophecies, Qui-Gon recognized Anakin Skywalker as the Chosen One, and he correctly identified Darth Maul as a Sith Lord. Our take on the Jedi Vanguard. Only time will tell whether Lucasfilm choose to build on this exciting new game mechanic in Galaxy of Heroes. Modern canon is supposed to recognize all media, though, which means this faction should really exist in canon in some capacity now, ripe for development. It will be exciting to see what Star Wars does with the Jedi Vanguard.